Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is SaltySally1 Gaming. You guys are the ones on the stream, but today I'm going to review SaltySally1. He's the first person to ask in that thread that I put up about wanting demo reviews. Okay, first off the bat, he's doing an interesting rollout here. He's going to go through choke, stick it up. Okay, well, first off, you're not really playing with the team on that one. You're just sort of jumping to choke, and you let the scout get in. So if you're not really playing a team game, you're not going to know who's coming where. So I wouldn't recommend going choke where you don't have great visuals on the rest of the team. So that scout surprised you, even though you had the sticky trap up. So it was just a matter of deading there. Now you know who's capped the point, and you know who's died. So if you're going to put this trap up here, you're pretty much conceding 2 right now. Okay, he lagged a bit. I think you're also waiting on a trap that right now where you shouldn't be watching for it. Like, they didn't get 2 yet. There was nobody on it. You should be able to at least peek and see what's out there first. Okay. Also, yeah, you might want to put some stickies on point. Once they got 2, you still had no idea where anybody was. Okay, so he's doing a standard rollout this time. He's going through valley. First off, I'd do the window jump. You save like 3 more seconds, and again, you're too slow to mid. Yeah, again, you're in a bad position. You don't really have any visuals on mid. Just go the top route, go the standard route. It's like the easiest route to do, especially when you don't know what's in mid there. Okay, so they've capped mid. Now you're gonna at least want to put a trap up, but you're not gonna want to go too far because you lost a lot of people on mid. That's fine. You've got a little bit of damage. That scout's gonna come for you. Back up a bit. Okay, that guy looks invisible. Yeah, that was a bit of overcommitting. You don't know what's out there. Put a trap on last. Put a trap on last. There you go. Okay, again, you're nowhere near the rest of the team, and I know on the request that you put that you said you wanted to just focus on your individual skills, but again, like, if you're not playing with the team, there's no individual skills. You're not going to get a lot of kills or damage. Right now, it looks like the rest of your team's pushed up and you're just waiting on last, which is fine as long as they have a reason to be pushing up, which I don't really see. It just seems like they're trying for the sake of trying. So far what I've noticed most about the way he's playing is the awareness of the other team. He's not really sure what the other team and his team is doing. He's more focusing on what he can do is to get his damage and stats up, which isn't the way you want to play Demo Man, which is the most team-focused class in the game. Okay, so he notices they've got it, so he's going to push up a bit. Another thing I've noticed is the I'd do hurt me 999 and just work out the rollouts a bit more. The jumps aren't really fluid, and you're not really getting to mid at a good time. Okay, and you're walking onto a trap right there. I don't know if it's lag or what, but that is not going to end well for you. And you walked into house blind. If anything, I go around, resupply or wait for the med to come back after the Uber. Just throw pipes over and be more health there with some damage there. You gotta play more with the team there. I mean, like, you went into house blind, you don't know what's in there. This is SaltySally. The reason I'm reviewing this demo is because I put up a thread asking if anybody wanted any demo reviews done, and this is the first one that posted, so I decided to do it as soon as it was posted. I'm obviously not going to be able to get around to all of them, but, you know, I'd like to start it off, trying to do as many as possible. Okay, now that's just an aggressive play for no reason. See, you're the only one with the med, there's no reason to jump in on that. Pocket the med if you're the only one with him. You're really just playing overly aggressive and away from the team, and that's like the biggest faults I see right now. And you're not playing with the team on the team class, you know. And jumping into scouts with no buff, not knowing what's there, also not a good idea. Like, I understand it's a pug, because it looks like a pug, and that you just want to, you know, have fun, but I mean, on the same right, if you're asking me to analyze it, that's what I'm going to say, is don't jump into scouts, don't jump into medics just because you're getting a little frustrated. You gotta keep playing the same game that's effective all around, you know? Okay, so you know the scout went up, drop down. Now have two possibilities. He can go on bats or he can move back. And he hasn't gone through bats yet, so it's safe to assume he's not there. So I wouldn't sit on that trap too long. I'm not really sure what he's looking for behind him. He should be in with the team again, like he's now playing away from the combo. Again, jump, nope, you saw the trap there. You saw the trap, you need to jump away, backwards. This is an interesting demo, I will admit. Honestly, I can't even tell. It feels like it's FOV. No, it's 90. Again, jumping into the combo. You're not gonna do anything there. You're not platinum. You haven't perfected your DM. You're not gonna do it. Let's just go through it quickly now. At this point, like, I can see what he's doing wrong. His DM is okay, his timing on sticky traps is off. His awareness is quite off, actually. He's playing way too aggressive at the wrong times. The only times you really want to jump is when you have your soldiers jumping, and that's the only time, and that's the platinum jump. He'll jump after the soldiers. You don't need to wait on that trap. Let the scout behind you be somebody else's problem. Play the damage roll with your team. Okay, you have the Uber. You're going in with it. Nice. Now don't go too far. Okay, you've done your damage. Back up. Maybe trap the other side because you see that person on the right. Okay. There you go. Stay with the combo, don't start roaming away from the combo. Play with your team because as a demo you have projectiles, but you're not always going to be very accurate with them. Let's see, of rollouts, this is still the best one I've seen. Honestly, if I wanted to become a top level demo, I would definitely be practicing my rollouts non-stop. That's one of the key points of mid fights, is getting there at a good time. Now grab the health pack, because you're not gonna. And again, keep hitting your scoreboard. You want to know how many people are alive, and there you had huge number disadvantage. So at that point, you might be wanting to back up and make sure you're staying alive, because as a demo man, you're not a scout, you're not a roaming soldier. You don't want to die as often as you can. I mean, demo deaths should be like second lowest to med deaths. It doesn't mean play passively all the time. It just means if you know you're not going to do anything, just value your life. But if you want to play aggressively, you can. You just have to do it with the team. That's when you want to do it. You don't want to ever do your own, like make your own plays. But you'll never see Banny jumping in or taking fights that are just stupid. He'll always come in and do safe, proper damage, and then he'll hit amazing pipes, of course, but he won't rely on the amazing pipes kind of thing, you know? Again, and don't ever go for that health pack, because you don't know what's in house, and you're a demo. Like, your shots are going to be slower than a scout's. But I like on that note, I understand where he's coming from, because in pugs as demo, I'll be like taking the stupidest risks and all that just because it's a pug and I want to see what I can get away with. But if you're thinking of it as a way to improve, then these are areas where you're going to improve. Again, this is an ill-advised trap because you're away from the team and you're waiting for you're holding one side, but you don't know where the rest of them are coming from. And again, look, they're on last. Play with the team, know where your enemy is. That's like the best advice I can give this guy right now. And play the high ground there, because you're not going to win versus scouts on the floor. But I mean, there he wasn't really going to do anything. He came in after they got in with the Uber, and he didn't have the trap set. Okay, so you're putting the trap there. They're gonna see it if they go through house, and it's gonna miss if they go through there. Yeah, that was a great trap to put up there. And again, if you're putting in a trap to protect yourself on mid fights, you're not doing damage. You're doing a trap to protect yourself, and that's not active damage. On mid fights as demo, the most important thing you can do is do active damage. Active damage, then make sure you get out alive. Use stickies to soften up scouts from a distance, as one person once told me. Okay, put a little more. Yep, okay, that's fine. Now, you're on the left, so watch behind you. You don't know what's coming up behind, and there it is. Again, just be more aware of the openings and where people will be around you. Here, you can just drop back. There's no reason to chase with the melee out. Yeah, and again, you can always conserve your ammo. You're going into a left side tunnel blind. That's, again, something you don't really want to do. As a demo man, you need to know the strengths of your like weapons, and going into a tunnel where it's like a ramp, okay, where it's like a ramp upwards, you're not going to kill a soldier raining rockets down, or a scout, or anything really. So I understand the idea of wanting to clear all paths, but I would not be the one to go that way. Okay, so we switched to scout, something more of my expertise. I'm guessing someone else went demo. I can't really see. Okay, yeah, he switched with somebody.
Let's get him. All right, I feel good.
Now, I was under the assumption demo was his main, so. But let's see what he does as scout. Okay, again, he's not looking lower to see what's coming up, and he got caught blind by that soldier. A good idea is to get on the crates and see where the soldier's coming from, because you never want to be caught blind when you're playing a mid, because you're just going to lose that fight. You want to get up. Yeah, I'm looking at the chat. But you want to get up and like see around you, and you want to do that as any class really. you want to make sure you have a full grasp of what's going on in middle, and that was one of the problems I used to have too. It's not just like I wouldn't look where I should be looking kind of thing. Yeah, that was, again, you went after a soldier who had high ground on you. That's not a fight you should take. Okay. Now, scout, you're holding last. They probably have uber advantage. Hold the high ground, man. You don't want to hold down there. Even if you're holding last, hold the high ground. Especially as scout, because you can drop down in time before they can cap it. But if you're not going to hold the high ground, you're gonna get beaten in any 1v1 you take. But it looks like he's got that cap. Now, as a scout, it's fine to go through houses and things, but he should have looked right there to see if there's anything there. Just be, again, more aware of what's around you. That's like one of the more important things. He's not looking around enough. He's not looking at entrances and exits enough. Okay. The best way to improve your DM is to be also more aware of things. As strange as that might sound, knowing what you're fighting can improve your aim as well. I understand that, like, you're giving up in a pug, but, I mean, if you want to improve, you gotta realize you still need to be doing small things, and the key to getting angry and being good is to being aggressive, but still playing the correct game. Oh, there you go, look at that, that was good.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
Again, see, don't hold on point. Don't ever hold on point. It's not, they don't have enough time on it that you need to be there. Okay. But on that same note, I don't think you should be the one holding last anyway as a scout, because you have 2 times cap and you can get on that cap pretty quickly. If you want, oh, nice at the end though. He's got good aim. It's just the awareness. It's just have the roamer do it, honestly, or demo. I mean, have somebody who can win most fights if he stays up ground, and somebody who isn't going to cap 2 times. Okay. It's good that he's covering this area, just to make sure there's no back caps, but you don't need to go all the way up here. See, I don't know, it looks like he's playing a little too defensively now as scout, where he should have been doing that as demo. Just get back and spawn. You're not going to win this fight. You're not going to win this fight. You're not going to win this fight. Back up. Okay, jumping into the combo there. I would have just stayed up and pot shot them a little to see if they're weak.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
At this point, I'd be calling for a roamer to come with me. Okay, there you go. You see the sniper down there? So you don't want to peek anymore. You don't want to give him the chance to body shot you, because you don't have heals over there, and you're gonna... Oh, you've got 2 picks. Go in, go in. 3 picks. Michael. This should be an easy win. Play as a team. Don't take the 1v1 alone. Okay, you got a soldier there. You're fine. Now you don't need to really be pushing up. You should be capping and letting your combo go. There you go. Okay, well, I'm just saying I saw it on your screen, so again, just something to make sure you like notice more players around you. You got another pick, you know the demo man's in Valley. Should be safe to go out choke. You could probably cut him off there. Just have a look to your left, always look. Okay, you saw no stickies there. Okay, so wait for your team to get into position. That sucks. It happens. You saw that sticky on the ground. What you should try to do if you want to go in on that, instead of running just past it and hoping it doesn't dead, is like destroy it with your scattergun. Okay. Again, just don't walk around it. You can like destroy it with your scatter. It's fine because you got healed up before you took that fight, but I mean, ideally in a tougher fight, I would have gotten buffed up because you're right there with the med and there's no immediate danger. But that was a good mid. Again, look around more. Just make sure you know where they're jumping from. And try and hold everyone on the enemy team accountable for where they're going. Know where they're going, kind of thing. Demo man is lower. Your demo was kind of overextending there. Waiting for a trap. It was a good fight. Saw the trap though. I keep seeing these stickies before you're seeing them, so again, just something to be aware of is looking for those stickies.
Doc, come on, man. Yeah, thanks, Doc.
You're going blind into a lot of these stickies. I'm a little wary about holding that drop down right there because you can get bounced and stuck into that little spot. But again, I don't know why your team's not moving up. And I never understand these sniper mains on Badlands, especially if this is like a pug team scrim, as you say. You got a pick, you got crits. Here's where you can be just a general help for your team, is to go in first so you make an opening for your team with the crits. There you go, that was nice. You saw what was on point. Aw, you don't really need to taunt, dude. Come on now.
Let's get him.
Okay, look, look, look. There you go. You see what's there. You're playing the high ground. Yeah, there you go. That was actually good. I know you didn't like get a lot done there, but you saw everything that you needed to see. And you didn't take a stupid fight.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Back up now, back up. Yeah, let Michael die there, because you know what? If he wants to go sniper main, let him die when he's playing like an idiot. Let him rage at the team, be like, why didn't you help me? Well, you're on a sniper, you can't protect yourself. Why should I have to do it? People want to pretend they're power. It was an okay fight to take. You were helping a team there. It just didn't go your way, kind of thing. Taunt when killing Mackie. See, that's the mentality I don't get. Sometimes when I'm playing, like, pubs or pugs, these, like, people trying to prove something, like, taunt if they kill me, or, like, talk shit or something, like, oh, I got Scyther. Hey, good job, buddy. Just playing the game like you. See, again, you pushed up. As a team, you need to know where everyone's coming.
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, that's the thing. You never want to jump scouts like that unless you have a soldier jumping with you. If you're the main target of a jump, you're not going to do anything as demo. Okay, here you've got good health. You need to start pushing across. You can get a little bit of a buff, but keep moving across the point. When you get better and better at awareness and all that, your main goal is to get more buffs. Well, not more buffs, but when your health is good, slowly advance through the point. Now here you're just overextending, but I'm gonna leave it to Pug Syndrome.
Time has been added.
Like, again, you should be helping cap that. The quicker you cap that, the better chances you are of this last push. Now you're pushing last without actually having to. And any death now is a stupid death. Kill the stickies. Kill the stickies, you have a scatter gun. Okay, well, like, there, you saw the stickies. You're just jumping over them. Shoot the stickies off the point. You can, like, have a better chance of surviving that. So overall, I just finished reviewing that demo. When he was playing demo itself, more awareness of what's around in middle. Work on a smoother rollout. You were wasting a lot of stickies re-jumping and like just jumping into ceilings and whatnot. So work on smoother rollouts, making sure you're crouching when you're supposed to crouch. Those times where you got frustrated and jumped into the combo, don't do that. This is only if you have like the greatest of DM, if you're platinum level DM, is to jump after the soldier jumps or that you have distractions. Don't be the playmaker that jumps in, takes the damage. You have stickies and demos, so basically use those to damage people, soften people up, and go through. Because if you're jumping in and you're trying to pipe something, I mean, yeah, it looks good, but you're gonna fuck up and you're not gonna do as much damage as you could have if you just played with the team. And I don't mean you have to take all the heals, just play around people that can protect you against classes that you're weaker against, which is like scouts and soldiers with shotgun and whatnot. So again, play closer to the team, be more aware of what's around, and just generally like make sure you're not trying to do too much and trying to stay in too long. I know it's like easy to say that, but this is like the best advice I can give you, is to rewatch that demo yourself and see, okay, I died to this guy here. Why did I do that? Was there people around me? Was that really the best play I could make? That's the easiest way to improve on demo. And, you know, again, watch Banny, Platinum, and all the other top demos and just see how they'd handle situations. Another thing Mousy said, who is also a demo main player, is conserving ammo. I don't know if you were caught out a lot without like your stickies or pipes loaded, but that might be another problem you might want to look into. Just advice from Mousy. Your scale play was actually better than your demo play. Remember to play the high ground. Don't stand on the point when holding last, and just don't be afraid to advance up when your health is good and theirs is low. So always keeping track of enemies, that was one of the main problems, and just generally pushing forward when your health is good. Other than that, you know what you need to improve on. You also know that it was a pug, so there were some things you were doing that you weren't gonna normally do, but those are the advice I can give you. So I'm gonna end the VOD on that note. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I'm gonna check the thread to see if there's any more demos up there. If there are, if they're not, we'll see. Maybe I'll be doing another one.